Hey, John Singer here from the DIY Green Store, and I'm here to tell you about something that can save you a boatload of money on your heating and cooling costs using something called reflective insulation. So in the next 3.5 minutes, I'm going to show you what it is, how it works, why it's different, and about how much money it'll save you. So you already know about the pink stuff, right? It's fiberglass insulation. You probably have something like that already in your attic. Well, it turns out that this pink stuff works on 2 of the 3 types of energy transfer. What is energy transfer, you may ask? Literally, it's where energy moves from one body to another, but as far as we're concerned here, it's when heat either moves into or out of your house. So where was I? Oh yeah, there are 3 ways that this happens. Conductive is the first one. That's where heat moves from one body directly to another, which is in contact with it. Think of your hand on a hot frying pan. Just think of it, don't actually do it. The second is called convective. That's where heat moves from one body to another using a liquid or gas. Think of sticking your hand over a pot of boiling water. The steam's a bit hot. You're not trying that either, right? And the third is called radiant, and that's if something gets hot enough, it radiates the heat through electromagnetic waves. If you put your hand over an electric hot plate but don't touch it, you'll feel the heat. So as I was saying, fiberglass insulation is great for conductive and it's great for convective, but guess what? It doesn't do squat for radiant. So if you ever go in the attic during the summer, it's kind of hot, right? Even though it's insulated. That's because of the radiant heat. Now here's something you might not know. Radiant heat accounts for 93% of the heat transfer that happens in your attic. That's where reflective comes in. Reflective insulation works to reduce the radiant transfer. Well, how does it do that? Well, it's sort of like aluminum foil on a baked potato. The heat is simply reflected back to where it was coming from. When you do this in your attic, you can prevent up to 93% of the heat transfer. So what does that mean? Lower heating and cooling bills. How much? Well, as much as 46% lower during the summer. So if your electric bill is normally around $250 in July, this could cut it to be around $135. So, once again, there are 3 ways that the heat goes into and out of your attic: conductive, convective, and radiant. Fiberglass does pretty much nothing for the radiant. Reflective insulation does. And it's also really easy to install. All you need is 2 things: a scissors and a staple gun. So, if you're interested in saving some money on your heating or cooling bills, it only makes sense to take a look at reflective insulation. We have a ton of information about it on our website, and we'll even send you a free sample of it so you can check it out. So right below this video here, there's a link to our website. So go ahead and click that now. You still here? How come you didn't click the link? It won't hurt you. Honest.